Well, we're finally doing it. Trying to see if the old Bardstown can hold up to Buffalo Trace. See how this thing goes.
I didn't tell you I already did this at home.
You already did it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't tell me how don't tell me how it went.
I'm redoing it, so.
Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to kind of bourbon battle it up.
Yeah, so Dave has been wanting to do a blind with, and by the way, we used our media sample we got from him, but the Bardstown Origin we did against some of the Wellers. I think you did say some other ones too, but I was like, we'll just do Wellers.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
You know, people will want to see that more in theory.
Well, and the truth is like, this one's findable.
Now, okay, go ahead and put down the comments below how findable everything on this.
No. This, in theory, this is findable. Like we
Not in all parts of the country.
That's in where we are at. You can stumble onto this every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
These are difficult to find. Price-wise, these are all comparable in
I know
price.
people who still can't find this.
In our area, this is everywhere.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So so for me, what I wanted to be able to do is go. So for $50 or $45.99 or whatever this
Whatever it is,
where it's pretty readily available, how does this stack up against these ones that are traditionally sought after?
Mm-hmm.
And how's it going to hold up, or would you rather have that over those? So anyway, just my own quirky little thing. So we'll see how it goes. We going this way to this way?
Yep.
This.
Can we just, since it's like super late at night, can we just go one way?
Yeah, we'll just go one way.
And then if you need to go back, go back.
Yeah. Listen, I'm easy.
This is true. He is easy.
I'm easy. Let's do it.
So make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notifications, check us out on Patreon, all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I just got an email. We have 75 downloads on Apple Podcasts.
I did see that.
Yeah.
So check us out on podcasts. We need to start actually sending that out there.
Yeah.
We actually need to have a conversation about that because are we doing the video part on Spotify too?
I'm trying to figure. I can't find anything that says we were able to do that. So. Huh.
Now this smells totally off profile from what I thought I was.
This smells like a Smartie. All right.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's fruity, but I agree with you about the candy fruit. But it's not like a Kool-Aid. I do agree. It's like an artificial candy.
It smells like, you know how if you open up the
sweet
package,
tart or something like that,
the package of Smarties, those little things.
Mm-hmm.
It's that smell.
A little bit of like a nerd kind of taste to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit of grape influence on that too.
I was literally just getting ready to say there is a little bit of a grapey note to that. Let me cleanse.
This just smells old.
Yeah, this doesn't have much of a.
That's really good.
Yeah, again, that's just really smooth, really. It's sweeter than this first one.
I agree. It's more gentle.
Yeah. Yes.
But yet, I think the flavor profile on it's a little bit more complex. I agree with the fruit. It's almost like a fruit salad.
Yeah.
With a little bit of I don't know what you would call that. It's almost like a chill fruit kind of thing, like where they actually get the fruit kind of cold.
Yeah.
Like they cut slices of it, melon, watermelon,
I get
cantaloupe, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. I actually haven't had any of these in a while, except like I've had the Bardstown, but I've not had any of the Weller in a while. Matter of fact, I've got bottles of both of them. I just haven't opened them. I just got them recently.
I did the blind the other day just to see if it would be close.
So was it close for you?
Wow, I'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, relax.
Now you're talking about, that feels like just about nothing. I mean, there's again, it's a very cool, sweet note at the front of it, and then just kind of goes into nothing.
You are right. That really, I don't want to say it's bland. There's just really nothing going on.
There's a little bit on the front end. Again, it's like just just a twinge of sweetness right at the beginning, and then just kind of goes.
There's a little bit of a sharp note on there too. Like it's not ethanol, but it's just like a little sharp. It's interesting.
That's definitely interesting.
Yeah, just it gets like a little grape strawberry note to that, a little cherry on the back end, but of the palate, just not a lot.
I like that one too. So examining my glasses.
I mean, you just paint all your glasses around here.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
arts and
Yeah,
crafts.
I'm not sure what that is. I'll just need to re-hand wash them again.
Re-hand wash them.
Well, I was gone. They put them in they dishwashed them at one point.
All right, pro tip right now to
Don't.
everybody who's listening: never ever put
Yep.
your blends in a dishwasher. My
Don't
wife's
put 'em
done
in.
that a couple times, and I've had to rewash them
Yeah.
before, and she's like, "I don't understand why you're doing that."
Like you just don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Say what you were going to say.
I just think that this one's really balanced. Like,
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that one's really good.
yeah, this one's super balanced. Like, has a good sweetness, but then there's a finish to it. Lets you know that you're drinking it. I think this one's last.
Oh wait, since I've already done this, I'll wait
Yeah.
and let you figure it out. Because my order hasn't changed. How I did the blind changed.
Yeah.
But going back to everything, I like everything the exact same way I did before.
I like this one better like on the get-go. But coming back to it, I don't like it as much as I liked it before.
This is the best part. You can't figure out.
I think that's it. I think that's it.
Interesting.
I think.
Are you done? Are you done?
I just, these are close. And if first time through, it would have been this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it at that because I did like this as it's standalone.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
So you and I both agree on the one that's the worst.
Yeah.
Where you and I differ are, I think number 2 was my favorite, and then I was very similar on the first and last one. Like, I think it's kind of just depending on the palate in the day, like which one I like more.
Yeah.
Now,
I think I probably could have been that way with those two as well.
No, that's honestly what it sounds like. So, all right, let's talk about our last place, which is Weller Special Reserve. Kind of, it did the exact same thing on the first time I did a blind at my house with it. It was just kind of thin.
Yeah.
It lacked.
Which was to me, like, if you're looking at these, if I had an expectation of one being the lowest, that would be my expectation.
Yeah.
But because it is the cheapest one out of them all.
Yes. Now.
But it still surprises me.
Sure. Now, do you want to know your third place or your winner?
It doesn't matter. Third place.
Third place. Your third place, which was my first place, was Weller 12.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, I think it's the most complex one of the bunch. I just like that profile. The older I've gotten, and like the more I'm into this bourbon journey, my favorite used to be like antique, but I've just kind of went over to the 12 year.
I like this one. I just felt like it was a little thin on the finish in comparison to whatever this one is.
Well, that would make sense. Your second place, my third place, was the Bardstown Origin Wheated.
Yeah.
So whenever I did this review the first time, that was actually last place. My review, my blind, whenever I did it before, I just flipped the blind on you. And mostly it was just because selfishly I wanted to try it, because I was the one that poured it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but whenever I did it blind, it was actually polar opposite, where I started with antique.
Yeah.
So, but I, again, did really well. In my second place, your first place, the antique.
Yeah.
So honestly, I thought that was going to win for me too. And this was a lot more closer to the Bardstown Origin than what it was the Weller 12. I thought the Weller 12 was just so much better than everything else.
Which makes sense, because these are both, this is 105.6 or something like that.
I mean, you just literally went up with the proof.
Yeah, this one's 105, right? Yeah.
I don't know. You're blind.
It's the light.
106.
Okay, so 106, 107.
Yeah.
When I originally was thinking about it, that's what I was thinking. Part of the weeder and somewhere close to similar in its proof.
Sure.
Was when I was thinking about the blind. That was kind of my initial thought on the blind. I was like, hey, let's get them all around the same proof, weeder wise, and see what it does.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
And honestly, like the Special Reserve was like last. I think you and I both agree. It was like very much away. I felt like my second and third place, like I said, I could switch those back and forth.
Yeah, I could have done the same thing.
And then I just thought the 12 year was just better than the other three.
Yeah.
So, but realistically, guys, like how I look at it is, I know Uncle Dave over here will tell you you can find this, but like realistically, I understand these are very hard to find, and I understand you can't always find this one either. But I feel like there's some, you can either go to Bourbon Outfitters or Seelbach and hopefully order some of this at some point in time.
I think the goal of this, which the goal of all of the Origin series, is to be an everyday shelfer where they distribute, distribute to.
I agree.
So if Bardstown distributes in your area, their hope is that this will be on the shelf.
Yeah.
Just like with the rye, and the other two. Other three. Yeah.
Because you have like their standard, their bottom, and then rye.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so anyway. All right. Well, tell us if you've done this at all. Tell us if you've blinded and then let us know what your results were if you have these bottles and stuff like that. And until next time.
We'll see you.
We'll see you.